For backpackers who want to move fast on the trail, the Deuter ACT0 45 plus 15 SL pack has a load hauling suspension system to keep you comfortable, but it's a compact size, so you can move fast and light into the backcountry. Now this is a female pack. This is the SL version, which stands for slim line. Basically what that means is you've got a little bit shorter range in the torso. The distance between the shoulder straps is a little bit more narrow to accommodate for smaller frames. The padding on the shoulder strap is a little bit more narrow, it's shorter, and even things like the size of the buckles are a little bit shorter. You've got a really nice back system here and then a contoured hip belt. So women's specific version, this is certainly a comfortable pack, and you do have lots of adjustability here. So you're going to be able to adjust it down to a 14-inch torso all the way up to 19 inches, so you get that perfect fit. This is the air contact back system, which basically has a channel in the middle that keeps your back nice and cool. You've got a lot of airflow mixed with the padding. On the back panel here, you've got plenty of padding, but the way that padding is designed, it's meant to really push warm air out as that padding is compressed. So it's against your back, you're moving on the trail, you're moving fast, and all of the padding here really keeps you nice and cool, wicks away sweat, and that ultimately keeps you more comfortable on the trail. The very quick suspension system is really easy to use, and that is what allows you to move the harness up and down for those different torso lengths. Now the shoulder harness here, obviously that moves up and down too, and you've got the load lifter straps that accommodate for those different torso lengths. So as you move that torso down, you can adjust this load lifter strap, and you have another adjustment there on the front. So that's another really key point to fit. And then obviously you've got your adjustable sternum strap here that has a little bit of stretch to it. And then moving down to the hip belt, you've got a well padded, comfortable hip belt. You've got lots of contours in there, plenty of space to adjust that hip belt. And I found this hip belt to be really comfortable. While we're talking about the hip belt, you do have a nice little pocket there on the front where you can store smaller items. Since this is the 45 plus 15 liter size, it's a true 45 liter pack, which is on the small side. It's more of a compact size for backpacking, but you do have that extra 15 liters, and that's a collar that's at the top of the pack here. So while we're looking at the back, you do have a highly adjustable lid. This lid, you can see the cord here is really long, so you can adjust that lid up and down. It's floating. So if you are through hiking, if you're on an extended trip and you have a lot of food to begin with, you can really load that out and then cinch it down. So that gives you a lot of versatility for a lot of different adventures. It also allows you to go on maybe a day trip when you need to carry a lot of gear. You can really cinch down the pack and make it a smaller size. The top lid here does have access into the back through that zipper, and you can take the lid off and convert it into a summit pack, which is basically a 15 liter pack. You can wear it on your back, and they give you some extra straps as well, so you can really carry that around. So this makes it great for a travel pack if you're keeping your pack at home or at a hostel and then going out during the day. Moving to the rest of the pockets and the organization, you've got stretchy mesh pockets on the side, perfect for 32-ounce water bottles. And the main access is in the top of the pack. So this is a true top-loading pack. Since you have a smaller capacity here, there's really no other access into the pack, and that keeps it lightweight. So if I open the top of the pack here, you can see this is just the regular top part, but that extra collar actually rolls down. And what you can do, if you take that summit pack off, you can attach the clips here to this part of the pack, so you can actually cinch that down. So you can use the Summit pack in a different way. Or like I said, if you have a smaller load, you can really leave that Summit pack at home. But you have nice wide access into the top of this pack. It is hydration compatible, so you can access that hydration sleeve in the back here, and there's a port for the hose. But nice wide access into the top of the pack, and you can cinch that down easily with 2 points of adjustability. Moving down the pack, you do have an extra stretchy dump pocket right here in the front, and you can store a multitude of gear in there. I've just got an extra layer tucked away, a nice compressible layer. But if you're using this as more of an alpine style pack, this is big enough and stretchy enough that you could tuck a climbing helmet in there. So it's big enough for that. The pocket's pretty deep, it goes all the way down to the bottom here. Some last quick features, you do have plenty of places on the outside of the pack to lash gear, and this allows you to use the pack in different ways. You've got nice big tool loops on the bottom. There's stretchy loops on this side and one big tool loop there, so it's an ice axe loop. You could store a shovel or something like that there. Adjustability above that, so you could store anything from a sleeping pad to anything else that you can think of. You also have bungees up here on the top, so you could store trekking poles or anything else for your adventure. Overall, this pack is extremely versatile. It's a compact size, so it allows you to move fast and light into the backcountry, but that air contact back system has a lot of suspension and really keeps you comfortable when you're out on the trail. It's the ACT-0 45 plus 15 SL pack by Deuter.